Of Raising the Bar Live, where we talk about all things benefits plan, how you can raise the bar in your benefits plan, take it to the next level, make it work for you as the employer and for you as the employee. Because right now, sometimes plans aren't working for anybody. Today, we're going to talk about something that irritates everybody, something called RxDC reporting. And it is a new requirement from the Consolidation Appropriation Act of 2021, also known as the CAA. And there are some lovely little things in there that requires all health plans, fully insured, self-insured, small group, large group, church plans, doesn't matter. All plans need to report their pharmacy spending and usage. And there's some valid reasons for this, but it is a little bit gnarly in how it gets executed. So if you are a fully insured group, your carrier will do this for you. They will do it for their entire block of business. Confirm that they have done it just to protect yourself, because like with many other provisions in recent laws, the execution lies outside of the employer's realm, but the penalty and responsibilities are squarely placed on the shoulder of the employee. So if you are fully insured, just make sure that you have confirmation that your carrier is filing the report for you. So why is this happening? There are three reasons. The CMS, Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, wants to identify the major drivers of increases in prescription drug and healthcare spending. So RxDC is just for prescriptions. They want to understand how rebates impact premiums and out-of-pocket costs. And I'll tell you, that's a completely gnarly, crazy situation. And they want to promote transparency in prescription drug pricing. And that last one benefits you as the employer. So with this report, it will clearly show costs, rebates, any other kind of third-party revenue, and kind of what the net cost of drugs are. And as an employer, your PBM, as a self-funded employer, your PBM will do this for you. Your TPA will do this for you, depending on what your contracting means. But it is your responsibility to make sure it gets filed. Typically, the TPA will do this for you. They have to upload the data to the health insurance oversight system called HIOS at CMS. Now is the time, and it's even a little bit late, to confirm that your TPA has an account or that they have set up an account for you. They can upload to their account. It's okay. There is a lot of data to be completed, and typically there isn't just one entity that can complete the data. There are 8 data sets, and then there is some profile information, and then it all needs to get uploaded and accepted. So we're going to talk about what those data sets are, and it's a lot. So it's premium and life years, right? So who is the TPA, who's managing the plan, all of their kind of stuff, how many lives are covered under the plan, spending by category, okay, total spending, cost sharing, amounts not applied to a deductible, all that kind of good stuff. I got a whole list here. The top 50 most frequent brand drugs, the top most 50 costly drugs. Those two things are mutually exclusive. The top 50 by spending increase. Here's where you see where drugs like Humira and Enbrel are increasing at a pretty steady clip. RX totals, okay, rebates by therapeutic class, and rebates for the top 25 drugs. So if you can get your hands on this report, and you should because it's your data, then you can see what kind of spending is going on in your pharmacy plan. We'll talk just in a second about what you can do with that. And then there is a whole section of data that needs to be completed about the plan and the plan name and the lives covered under the plan and who is the plan sponsor and who is the plan administrator and all that kind of stuff. TPA generally has that. They might reach out to you for a plan name or something, but that's it. All of that gets uploaded to HIOS, and there should be some sort of confirmation that it has been done. You should keep that confirmation where you keep plan documents, your summary plan description, your SPDs, your 5500 forms, Your wrap document should have one section for all of that. This should go there. Once you have it, just hang on to it, and maybe take a look at it or give it to your advisor to take a look at. In my experience, prescription drug spending is the simplest problem to fix, but you have to know what you're looking at to fix it. So rather than looking at this as it's another thing I have to do, and yes, I'm sorry, it is another thing that you have to do. It might be good to look at it as an opportunity for you to actually see what's happening, because for most self-funded plans, even though they should get their data, they don't. See what's happening and then make some plans to contain that cost. Prescription drugs are growing at a really fast clip. For our clients, they're typically under 20% of their plan, but we look at plans all the time where they're 25, 30, 40. I looked at one the other day that was 50%, a little over 50%, 52% of their total spend. That's not right. There's a problem there, and that is typically an addressable problem. So if you can reduce that down to 20%, you can save yourself potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. That's real money that you can use for something else. So talk to your advisor about that. Make sure it is done on time. The report needs to be filed for 2020 and 2021 by December 27th of 2022. Thereafter, the reporting will need to be done on a calendar year basis. So you'll need to do it again for the plan year 2022. And it needs to be filed by the end of June of 2023. So that's a more normal time frame. So every year thereafter, you're going to have that reporting. It'll get simpler and easier to do. Like everything, the first time is terrible. Then it'll get easier, and it's just another thing that has to be done. But it is a real opportunity for you as an employer to take control of your spend. I hope you find this helpful. If you have any questions, as always, just let us know. We've got some resources we're happy to send out, and I hope you have a terrific